handsome and very talented men today. We have the Jaymes Vaughn, my KTNV fellow correspondent. Vegas, LA, you're covering it all. And then the comedian extraordinaire, Phan.
Yes.
Both of you have been here before, so thank you so much for joining me today on this table.
This guy's hilarious, so I'm excited to be with you.
Yes.
I remember seeing you last Comic Stand and everything, so I'm excited to sit here and laugh. And for once, not have to be the funny one that does a bunch of jokes that fail.
Yeah, there's like
there'll be some jokes that land today.
Yeah, let me do the jokes. Yeah, let me do the jokes that fail.
But first, before you do jokes, I want to hear about your childhood, your growing up, your dreams and aspirations in being in this comedic business. You grew up with how many brothers and sisters?
I have 8 sisters, 1 brother. Grew up in the jungles of Vietnam, which is San Diego.
Oh my God.
It's amazing.
You had me, it was like the jungle. No way I got really
That's the jungle.
Me too.
Balboa Park, La Jolla.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Actually, I grew up in City Heights, San Diego, which is kind of like the ghetto of San Diego, and somebody just tripped right there.
They
It's
did.
fantastic.
That's
okay. They're all right, though. We're going to get to it in a minute. We're
There's
going
some
to give you
food
time
over
to clean
there.
up.
That's honey salt. Honey salt's coming up later in the
Right.
show. So, okay, San Diego. I went to San Diego State, but I really stayed in that little bubble my first 2 years of college in like SDSU
What part of San Diego?
bubble.
Oh, okay.
I stayed on the campus. I lived actually under a Chipotle. Yes.
Under
so there were like
Chipotle?
at one point beans coming out of my sink. I'm not kidding. A true story.
I eat Chipotle like 3 times a
I know
day,
you
though.
do.
Like, that
I
would have
never
been my
told you
dream
that.
place to live. You didn't tell me this.
No, I'm sorry.
Direct access to Chipotle.
All
Right.
the time. That's what it was like. Freshman 15.
Why did you leave?
I don't know. Well, I mean,
Diego?
she's enticing me. You leave your apartment, there's avocado, there's guacamole waiting for you at Chipotle.
Cost extra, though.
Absolutely.
It does.
It does. But tell us about growing up in San Diego. You were raised by what you call 9 women.
9 women, my mom, 8 sisters. They're all older than me. I'm the youngest one. And I grew up in Santee. Oh, first of all, City Heights, not far from where you were.
I don't even know because, like I said, I stayed
Well, if you
in the
go towards
bubble.
the ghetto area where it gets more and more Vietnamese, that's where I was.
Stop
That's
it.
where the good food is, right?
That's where the great
That's
food
where you would
is.
catch me getting pho all day, every day.
If there's no rating at all, more delicious.
More delicious? Oh,
Yes.
so you would eat at like a B or C rated?
I have.
You have? I have too.
And I live to tell the story.
And that's fine. No one is okay. Oh, all right. You all of a sudden switched for a second.
Are you going to hold my hand too? Together?
I do want. We can
Like
all
that.
hold
Oh,
hands.
look
I'm
at
a
this.
hand.
Yeah.
This is my girl. I hold
Like,
hands.
yeah.
We
Anytime.
are
Let me tell you
united
something.
over here.
Let me tell you something about San Diego.
Tell me about it.
So delicious.
Tell me about it. Tell me about San
I
Diego.
want to hear. I really want to hear. At one point, you grew up, but when you were growing up, at one point you grew up.
Yeah, you grew up.
You grew up.
Right.
You lived out of a car to pursue your dreams?
Yeah.
Is
It's
it
just when you say when I grow up, and it's like, what if I was actually still 14? That would be like a very awkward thing.
when
like,
you grew up? Have you even grown up?
I preserve it with soy sauce.
No, it's because
That's the secret.
you people don't age. No offense. Like, listen,
You
I can say
people.
it. My other half is Asian, right? I can say it. But no, y'all don't age. And white people, we do. I just went and got Botox this morning.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I'm trying
can
to freeze
tell.
it up. You can still see the
I can
marks,
tell.
like up on my face. If you actually look at that, we're gonna try and get it on one of the cameras.
You just had like
See?
Asians that just inject you
see,
right
look,
before you get on the
can
camera.
actually see right here on my face.
How many? Because when you
little
sent me
lines.
the picture, there were a ton of blue marks on your
Is
forehead.
that where you inject the Botox?
They put it all over. They were like, and she was like one of those things. She goes, she's at me. She goes, like she
Yeah.
made that noise.
It's like Hellraiser,
And I was the
where
next
there's
thing I
needles
know,
all over.
Still have some
she
mo-
puts all these dots on there. So the whole point is that you actually get it to freeze. So then, like, you don't get the lines that white people typically get because.
Well, see, here's
we
the problem with
age
Asians is this.
faster.
Blacks don't crack, Asians don't age. The problem is you either look 12 or 500. There's no 40-year-old Asian.
That's true.
You just turned a Yoda all of a sudden.
Such a Yoda.
No Botox I need.
Have you ever gotten Botox? I mean, this business is
Not
crazy.
yet. I'd like to.
Lift
No, you
up,
don't
lift
need it
up,
yet.
lift
You don't
up
need
your
it.
bangs. I like your haircut.
Yeah,
Lift
but
it up.
that's to cover the wrinkles. Later on, I'm gonna have Asians waiting outside with needles, and then we're gonna look alike.
Got it.
Free
okay.
Botox right there, what you have going on.
I want
like
both of us to look like David Hasselhoff. Can we do that?
Can
Ooh,
you?
like David Hasselhoff now
Like
or David
Kid.
Hasselhoff then?
Well, during the Night Rider.
Yeah, I
80s.
want to look like that. I don't want to look like David Hasselhoff. Hey, Friday, you got a
Just
show
saying.
coming up, South Point, right?
Yes, Friday. As a matter of fact, both of you get the alopecia bracelets.
Yeah,
I'll
heck
get
yeah.
two.
Thank you for your
Yeah,
support.
because it's for a great cause, right?
It goes towards the kids' alopecia program. Actually, the girls, they're going to go on later on. They can explain it better than me. But it's all ages, 7:30. Louis Anderson just got thrown in the lineup with the Alley
love
Cats
that.
as well.
I
we
love
have
that.
other performers. It's me. It's going to be a lot of fun. And Botox. It's gonna be
Okay,
great.
this is gonna be good. We're gonna talk all about that a little bit later. Well, we are so glad you guys are here with us today, and we'll have much more on your involvement with the Alopecia Project later on in the show, like we mentioned.